Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin Bubble News channel. Hey everyone, I'm going to talk about a huge trap that is happening right now for Bitcoin. Most people will not see this trap coming. Guys, make sure you stay until the end. I have some very important charts to back up my point of view, as well as some very big news about my trading methods. We need to talk about a lot of important things today, guys. Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Chris, and every day I'll show you how to make money in the cryptocurrency market in a movie. If this is your first time on the channel, please join and make the bell go off right away. Let's get right to it, guys. And the first thing we saw yesterday was a huge amount of instability. First, the CPI data for May came out, and it was lower than predicted. In other words, 3.5% was what was expected. Not even close. We got 3% instead. Because of that, the value of Bitcoin went through the roof, reaching $70,000, which was right where my orange line was. BTC did go up almost to the exact dollar level of my orange line. The news conference came next. There was a press meeting for Jerome Powell, and here are some of the things they said at that press meeting. As you can see, the market took that to mean that Bitcoin was going to lose a lot of value. At that news conference, they said that inflation has slowed down a lot but is still too high. The Fed is still trying to find a 2% goal. A fast rate of immigrants has made more people want to work. So they keep saying pretty much the same things they have been saying lately. The most important thing they said, though, was that they only see one rate cut this year and 1% cut next year. When the Fed spoke at this press meeting, they didn't sound very hopeful about the future. So there was a drop in the S&P 500. I'll come back to that later, though. The S&P 500 then went down, but it came back up. Bitcoin also went down and didn't really get back up. This means that there is more pressure to sell Bitcoin. And I'm going to talk about what I think is happening with Bitcoin right now. For now, just know that the inflation numbers we got was better than we thought it would be. There was a pump, and then the Fed became very negative about the markets. They said some things that were bad. So there was a slowdown, but if you look at the usual markets here, it's interesting that we went up and got back on track after that. Not only that, but when the futures market started in the evening, we set a new all-time high. The S&P 500 is at an all-time high, and things look good for the standard markets. That brings me back to Bitcoin. What makes me think this is a huge trap? Well, I think that the selling pressure you're seeing right now for Bitcoin is where the reason why it's not going up as much as the regular markets is. It's clear that it comes from the mines. We've been saying this for about 2 weeks now. The miners have given up. They are getting rid of their Bitcoin because they can't afford to keep it. They can't pay for the power their machines need to run. This means that miners are selling Bitcoin. Guys, this is usually a very, very strong sign. We have seen this happen before if you look at the past. Right now, you can see that the workers have given up. You can see that this has happened before by looking at this. They gave up right here. It was down near the bottom. Miners are getting rid of Bitcoin, which is why we went up. You can even see workers giving up right here. Boom, we went up. Can we also see it right here? As the miners gave up, we went up. In general, seeing miners sell their Bitcoin out of fear is usually a sign that the price will go up. Because of this, I believe that the fear in the market right now is just the market trying to shake you up. Now, this is not financial advice. This is exactly what I think is happening, especially since traditional markets are going up. Whenever traditional markets go up and Bitcoin goes down, the traditional market generally gets better and goes up even more in a short amount of time. In other words, Bitcoin is going to rise even more than other markets. That's all for now, guys. When it comes to Ethereum, we are still settling down a bit. The $3,273 price goal is still in place. That is a huge help down here. I have some changes to make to my trading methods before I talk about this huge chart, though. My new bot, which I just opened, is up 30%. Due to the current price drop, my first bot, which I made a while ago, is now once again losing money. But this changes very, very quickly with the price. The big news is that on BitCat, if you can't use OKX because you live in one of the countries that they are restricting, BitCat usually lets more countries use. BitCat had already filled up all of my spots for a few months, but now they've raised their cap to 1,000 people. Guys, you already know that I have 3 accounts. Now there can be up to 1,000 people on each account. The spots are still going very fast in just one day. There are now almost 200 more of us. The scores are pretty good all around. We haven't reached $1 million yet. Hey guys, you already know that I'm going to show you how to go from $4,000 to $1 million step by step. I've been telling you about this improvement in every video, And with these trading techniques, I've made $700,000 so far. And the people who follow me have made almost $7 million. Because I've used OKX for longer, most of that is on OKX. But also on BitCat, this is out of date, because you have almost $500,000 on my first account alone. I believe the amount in my second account is around $200,000. It's now out of date. However, huge gains are being made here. But yeah, I said that if you want to try these trading methods out first, go to OKX if that's okay in your country. Just read the video summary, down first, sign up for OKX, and use this link to get up to $60,000. Then you click this one, and it sets up the bot for you with just one click. This is going to be the newest bot. And if OKX doesn't work for you, go to BitCat. Add a link to the text as well. Use the link at the top to sign up. You get up to $40,000 in extra money. This must be done first. After signing up, you pick one of these names. Some spots are still open in all of them, even though it says full. If there are spots left, click on this, this, or this, or this. After that, you click on bots. This page will be reached. After clicking on bot, just take this one. Please read the whole thing all the way to the end if you want to know more about how these work and what to think about them. You can watch the How to movie here. I am now going to show you a very large picture. This was first shared by TechNev, and it looks like history is about to repeat itself because every time this is shown up on the 4-week chart, there has been a break of the CMF. What is the CMF? I want to go back a bit. The Chaikin Money Flow Oscillator is what the CMF stands for. This tool was made by Mark Chaikin. The Chaikin Money Flow CMF Oscillator is like the more common moving average convergence divergence. That's the MACD. We all know what the MACD is, but this is a different way to look at it. On the 4-week chart, you can see that when we've broken it before, boom, blow off the top. Bitcoin went through a huge run. When we crossed it a second time, Bitcoin went off the charts. After that, the market goes down, or bear market. This is where we end it. The market goes down sharply, and then there's a bear market. Also, guess what? We just broke it up. So our price is going to slowly go up and then suddenly go through the roof? Well, if the past is any sign of the future, then that could very well be what will happen. My trading methods will still do a great job of taking advantage of that volatility and making a lot of money from it. That's fine then. Thanks a lot for watching this movie, guys. I'll see you in the next one.